What's up, everybody? This is Aztec 101 in the ring. This is my response video to 78 Sports TV. So in my original video, I was just making a point that the theory that Floyd Mayweather is avoiding black fighters is an argument that isn't going to get us anywhere in improving the way boxing is right now. Now, maybe talking about fighting mandatories, fighting #1 contenders, fighting other champions, demanding these kind of moves to be made by the existing champions, that will improve boxing. Talking about Floyd Mayweather avoiding black fighters, what's this doing? This is just drawing a line. And what always happens is that when you make this argument about Floyd avoiding black fighters, there's always ties into the stereotypical, it's a very insulting, stereotypical way to describe the Mexican boxer, right? Because the Mexican boxer, I mean, to those that are Mexican, you'll probably describe them as, they got heart, tough chins, they're tough. You're going to say things like that, right? But when you're trying to, demean them, you're going to say, well, they have no skill, there's no boxing IQ, they use no lateral movement, they're flat-footed, slow, you know what I mean? And even Devin Alexander, in his video, he says Floyd Mayweather does not want to fight a black fighter because he does not want to fight a fighter that'll make him think. And, what do you think he's insinuating by that? You went and you co-signed what he said. So yeah, I mean, I'm not, this isn't really about, 78 Sports TV co-signing. This isn't about Devin Alexander saying what he feels. Because just like 78 Sports TV said in his response video, a lot of people think this way. They just don't want to say it because they don't want to come off as prejudiced. Right? But they think this way. So, I mean, I have to come to the realization that it's bigger than boxing. It's insulting to know that for some reason the Mexican boxer gets limited to those attributes. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's insulting. And as one of the only fucking Mexican fans in this fucking, community, I gotta say something. There's a lot of us, not just boxers, but fans, and very few to represent us in the YTBC. So I do feel a small sense of responsibility of bringing up certain issues. You may not like them, you may not like the way they sound coming out. Who's this guy? Why the fuck is he talking about this? But yeah, and then, so let me address now what you were saying in your video. You brought up that I guess I defended Freddie Roach. You have great memory. So I defended Freddie Roach when he said, you fucking Mexican, right? All I said was that he's not racist for saying that. Like, I can't make a judgment. He may be racist, he may not, but I can't make a judgment based on those words, right? I mean, and I said the same thing about Adrian Broner, but no one's going to mention that. I know you're not going to mention it, but you have great memory. Selective memory, but great memory. But yeah, I said the same thing about Adrian Broner when Adrian Broner said that he beat up a Mexican on a Mexican holiday. Yeah, but I feel the same way. Based on that, I'm not going to fucking say he's racist. Based on what Devin Alexander said, I'm not saying he's racist. Just because you may feel that this stereotype is okay to say, I'm not saying that you're racist. I'm just saying if you give a shit, stop saying it. Because it bothers some of us. It's that simple. It's really no hard. I mean, you say you want to have a conversation like adults. Here's the thing. You have a lot of boxing fans that are Mexican American, and they're watching you. When we hear this shit, it bothers us. And if that can't sink in and it doesn't register, I don't know how else to put it other than in plain English. You know what I mean? And this is coming from someone who enjoys watching a lot of these channels, and they see, you know, I see exactly, you know, exactly what I want. I want a community where I can talk boxing with, because, you know, boxing fans are hard to come by. But when I also see that there's a sense of superiority in this boxing community, what, am I not supposed to say something? Am I just supposed to shut the fuck up and sit in the corner and not say anything? Like, nah. I'm not playing that part. So, I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it either. I don't even understand what it was bringing up Gennady Golovkin and the last fight he had with Rubio's, called Mexican Style, saying like, why didn't I make an outrage about that? Like, that I don't understand what he expected from me. What the fuck am I supposed to say about Gennady Golovkin giving props to Mexican fighters? I'm supposed to get outraged or be offended that we're stereotyped a certain way? It's a compliment. It's a compliment. Common sense. I'm going to point out the negative stereotypes. Why? Well, do you understand what I'm saying? Because the negative stereotypes, they don't even help your argument that you're trying to make. They're just thrown in there. So I'm just trying to wonder why. And can you make your argument without that fucking negative stereotype? Because I think you can. You know what I mean? I think you can. I believe in you. So I don't understand what the point of bringing up. I don't understand what the point of bringing up the I defended Freddie Roach. Like, what? Like, please, 78 Sports TV, if you've gone this far in the video, can you please explain to me why? What did that have anything to do with what I was talking about? What did me defending, not saying that Freddie Roach was not a racist, what did that have anything to do with this video? All right, that's the one thing I really, really want to know. If you've gone this far and you've watched this, please answer that question. This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.